Guard.
Fix that card.
Let's see. No? That was right. This way? No.
No.
I know it's this piece. How is this not right?
Can you turn it upside down?
Oh, that might be it. How do I turn it upside down?
I don't know. Turn it, spin.
There we go.
Okay.
That's still wrong. Cin's bad at this. Shh. There we go.
Oh my god.
Okay. Turn this one upside down.
Goal.
Jesus. That was too tense.
Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Ah.
Reese, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien wears the helmet coat with his fingers and looks away.
Sleepy, sleepy. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste.
Do you need help?
Oh, no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go.
Um.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Hey, Damien, you're here in record time.
Oh no.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
Huh.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe.
Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness.
Oh, watch your step.
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose.
Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this.
I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
The room falls silent.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here, and you tricked me. Oh my god.
Huh.
You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's Cask of Amontillado?
Huh.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there.
Well, what's the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes. Dad,
Whoa.
it took you 20 minutes. Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? No. I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Sweet manchego.
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
He has a point. This is why I'm not a parent. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week.
Ernest and Lucien high-five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs.
Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation.
We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out of the window angrily.
I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you are struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son.
Lucien continues staring out of the window.
Love you too.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out.
It's alright. And all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining.
There is that, yes. Let's see. I would say the second one.
I really admire how you handled that.
It's the only one that doesn't give me, like, feelings, you know?
Yeah. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what... Jesus, I yanked my headphones out.
Good job.
Want what's best for him. And I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon?
God. It would be my honor and pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
You know, it's kind of hurting my soul that what's getting points with him is just being nice. Like... Oh. Yo.
We need to be nice to him and then love him and then bang him and then tease Lucien.
I mean, yes, but it's just like, who treated you badly that we're just earning points for being a decent human being type thing?
He deserves better.
Oh.
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of them of their heads touching the low ceiling.
I told you I wanted two bath, shabby chic cottage. What? What the fuck is a shabby chic? The house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. I don't want to either.
Why don't they just get a regular-sized house?
I don't know. You can get tiny houses with bathrooms inside.
Yes.
So why don't they just go for a tiny house with a bathroom inside?
Yes.
Logic. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to school and pick up Lucian since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me?
I want chips. Lucian live streamed the entire thing.
This entire day is beyond me.
Shit, I love him.
But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style. I do too.
You know what? Me too.
Hashtag same.
Yay!
Yes.
My stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
He just said, never in a million years have I ever had a date as exquisite as this one.
Aww.
Interview with the vampire.
You got dads.
Shall we go again?
Yes.
I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door.
Dad, you got a letter.
Oh, is it from Grandma?
No, it's from Damien.
Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads...
Oh my. Dearest Reese, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope to use this slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I almost fucked that sentence up. I write this hastily, under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. I feel like, God, this is some authentic feeling shit, yo, to read. Just saying, because I'm that sort of nerd, I've read ye olde letters, and they are just as wordy and dry. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Reese, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Your obedient servant.
Amanda and I both look up from the letter.
Wow.
He's good.
So, you gonna catch a movie with him?
Yeah, I better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
No. You have to write him back a real letter.
But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Get a fountain pen. It does weird and wondrous things to your handwriting. I know from experience. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool.
Will you help me? I need to class this up.
Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter.
Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy.
Oh, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2?
Evil Never Dies.
I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
Ennui.
Ennui.
Really?
I always... In me. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui, mon ami.
Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Titty.
Sounds like me propositioning you for recording.
That's pretty much it. It's like when you record, sure, we can play a game with titties. Sure.
Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien.
I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Good one. What's next? No.
I must confess of my amateur control of the written word.
Oh.
Yeah. You're waiting wood. Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let them know how you're feeling.
That orange shit was pretty messed up. This one...
You find me a good explanation.
I like the first one.
I like the first one because, the last one is Jesus Christ. The second one is, hey, I like that we ended up going to take care of your son when he got into trouble at school, which is a little, dickish. Nice. Ask him to hang out already.
True art takes time, Amanda. Let me get at that. I don't understand this one.
Let me bounce that dick.
Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored at the situation at hand.
Just going by the context of the second one, there's probably a really wordy description of something. At least that's what I got, but I don't know the exact context either, so I don't know. Bring it home, Pops.
It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. I would very much enjoy your company accompanying me to the cinema. No. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movie. No.
Let me take you out and then I can hop that dick. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to the Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable.
Namaste.
Why namaste?
Hard daps.
Hard daps.
No, namaste.
And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Risa Sindra. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter has found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. While a strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Namaste, Risa Sindra.
You spelled his name wrong.
What?
Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
Can I seal it with tape?
It's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood.
You gotta have a wax seal.
She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing...
Here it is, your sigil. Your sigil.
A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome.
Scrapbooking stuff always comes in a clutch.
Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh?
Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good.
I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home.
Mission accomplished.
Now we play the waiting game.